Oh boy! All our friends from Derry and Ireland and from all over the world who come to the Derry Jazz Festival. Welcome back to the Derry Jazz Festival.
Virtually.
This is actually the Derry Jazz Festival Annex.
We are in Reston, Virginia on the east coast of the United States.
Just outside of Washington, D.C. And we are going to do a couple of lessons, and this lesson is for solo, so if you don't have a partner, no problem.
We're going to teach a couple line dances.
One you may know and one you may not, and
Yep. Alright, so we'll just get right started. The first one we're going to do is the Charleston Stroll. If you've been to any of the Jive Aces shows at the Jazz Festival.
Shame on you, because they're amazing.
Yes, if you've been to the Jive Aces shows at the Jazz Festival, you'll see, for at least a couple songs, the Charleston Stroll pop up.
Yes, you may have even had us there dancing and teaching it. So we're just going to run through it really quickly as a warm-up, and then we're going to go into something a little more complicated for a
Alright, so anyways, the Charleston Stroll has two parts. It has Charleston, it has Stroll. The Charleston part, we are going to start with our right foot. We're going to take our right foot and we're going to turn our back to you and be very rude. But we're going to take our right foot and we're going to bring it forward for a tap. Then we're going to bring it backward for a step. Then our left foot, back for a tap, forward for a step. So it's tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. That's as simple as you can make it. Tap, step, tap, step, tap, and step, front and back, back and front. Now it is Charleston, so if you wanted to, if you know how, you can start adding the leg swivels. If you want to, you can add high kicks or touchdowns. High kicks or touchdowns. So that is the Charleston part. Very easy, basic Charleston starting with the right foot.
And just to throw in the swivels, in case you've been doing this for a while and you've always wanted to learn the swivels, it is basically the balls of the foot.
As you step and down, you bring your heels together. As your feet come out, your heels go out. Come down together, out, apart, together, boom, boom, in, in, in. Every time the feet come down, the heels come in. Every time they go apart, they go out.
It's a good idea to practice it with one foot to start with. Just kind of get used to that before you start adding the second foot. And just play with it, because remember, really nobody cares.
Alright, so anyways, we're going to move on. The second part is the stroll. We are going to only do two Charlestons, and then we do the stroll part. The stroll part, we start off with a tap of the right foot, two taps. We are going to go tap, tap, behind, step, hold. The count that would be a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold, count 8. Then we come back, tap, tap, behind, step, hold. It's over and back one time. So we'll review that a couple times. We're just going to go over and back in place. We're going to start with the right foot.
Come on, stand up. You've been sitting on the couch enough. You know you need to. Let's go.
5, 6, 7, and a right, and a right, left, and a left, left, and a left. Do it again. Right, right, step, step, hold, left, left. Let's do it one more time for repetition. Right, right, step, step, hold, left, left, step, step, hold. Now, putting the two parts together, we're going to do two Charlestons, our stroll over and back. As we come back to the right, we turn, quarter turn to the right. So we're going to start facing you. We're going to run through it all the way around all four corners. And then we're going to put a little music on and we'll just do it to the song.
You stand on one side of them, and I'll go stand behind them on the other side.
Whatever.
Does that work?
No, stand behind the camera. 5, 6, 7, it's a front and a back and a back and a tap, a front, front and a back. And now we got the taps, tap, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, tap, turn to the right. A front and a back and a back and a front. Front and a back, and now we got the tap. It's right, 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 left, left, turn to the back. It's a front and a back and a front. A front and a back. Now we got the tap, tap, tap. A 1, 2, 3, a tap, tap. Take it to the right. Front and back and a front. A front and back and a tap, tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap, tap to the front.
Yay!
And that's it.
Easy. And And if you screwed up, guess what? We can't see you.
It's a line dance.
You
You
don't
can do
think we can
whatever
see you.
you want. You can make it your own. You can add a little extra styling whenever you do your strolls, and you're strolling to the right instead of turning to the right. You can turn left to go right.
Blow everybody's
Make it
minds.
a NASCAR turn. Anyways, we are going to put on one of the Jive Aces songs. Do the Jive Aces play a couple songs.
And
One-
they're here at the Derry Jazz Festival.
Yes,
this
they
year,
are.
So
one of the
course we're
songs they
using them.
play
They're
is.
actually playing for us live behind this door.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll knock on the door and get them.
Yeah, maybe we'll knock on the door and get them yelling back and forth to us.
So they play I Want to Be Like You from the Jungle Book, one of their favorite songs, and that usually is a song that we will do this to. So let's
Yeah.
put that on.
Okay, guys, you ready? All right, you ready to play? What? What? You say yes? You will? Okay. Oh, there they go. Come on, stand up, put down the hamburger, and let's move it, peeps.
Well, I'm the king of the swingers, yeah, the jungle VIP. I'm
Front,
the
back,
back to
front.
stop, and that's what's bothering me.
Tap it right.
I wanna be a man in man coat, so right and
Turn it right.
But just like them other cats, I'm tired of walking around. Oh,
Tap, tap.
I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you do.
Yeah.
It's you, someone like me. And love to be like someone like you. Hold on, man. Who's that walking around here?
Sweet gelato.
You, who you? Who, me? Yeah, you. Yo, well, I'm Ray, your old buddy. Ray Gelato, the Ray Gelato. Yeah, the Ray Gelato, the king of the swingers. You're the king of the swingers? Well, I've got the secret of man's red fire. And that's what I need. And that's what you need, boy. Tell me about it. Don't try to keep me man covered. I made a deal with you. What I desire is man's red fire to make my dream come true. Now, give me the secret, man cub. Come on, clue me what to do. But I need the power of man's red fire so I can be like you.
Oh!
Ooby-doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you. Ooby-doo, you see it's true. Someone like me, I can't let it be you. Yeah, crazy.
Woo! Thanks, guys. That was great.
All right.
We just keep them back there. You know, it's easier.
Now, oh, sorry about that. They don't want to stop.
They're just gonna keep playing back there.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
We got another line dance we're going to teach you. It's called
Yeah.
the Jitterbug Stroll. Now, the Jitterbug Stroll is a line dance that was choreographed by a swing dancer, choreographer named Ryan Francois. Ryan Francois has done a lot of choreography on Broadway and a lot of swing dancing, won some titles. He choreographed this in 1979. No. I don't know. I forget when he choreographed it. It's been around a little while, but not as long as some of the other
41 years? I don't think so.
Time flies.
He's not old enough.
He's
You know he's not.
You know, anyways, it is done to songs that are referred to as 12-bar blues. Now you might say, what the heck is 12-bar blues? 12-bar blues are songs that have 12 bars and then it repeats the same pattern. Now, in music dancers, we think of counts of 8, and a bar is a count of 4, so basically it's 6 counts of 8, and then it repeats. So you say, okay, well, give me an example. A good example
Did you
is
say that? I didn't hear that. Did you
Hound
say
Dog. Elvis Presley, Hound Dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Very classic 12-bar blues.
that? So you could do this particular line dance too. Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yep. Also, Route 66. Number of the bands at the Jazz Festival will play Route 66. So maybe we'll make this the Route 66 song. Now,
Dance.
dance, yes. Now, there are 4 sections to this line dance. 4 sections to this line dance. Each section has a specific pattern. It gets done 3 times. Then there's a pivot turn. Then it gets 1 time. And then there is a break turn where we turn a quarter turn to the right. So we're going to quickly go over the pivot turn since it repeats every single section.
And there's a section to the front of choreography, like choreography. There is a section to the side, like choreography, a different section to the back, and a different section to this side. So, but they're always done the same. So this is always the same, the choreography, this is always the same, this is always the same, and this is always the same. 4 different little sections of choreography, all useful solo jazz moves.
All right, now the pivot turn, which pops up in every single section, our weight's on our left foot. We're going to step forward, put our weight onto our right foot, but keep our weight, our left foot down, and then we're going to pivot back to our right foot, and then come back forward, our left foot. So we're going to go step, step, boom.
So the left foot didn't move. The left foot is sort of like nail gun to the floor. You know, it's step, the left foot's there, step, and it's back again. But you're going up and down the line, stepping forward, left foot stays there, come back, pivoting, step to the back, left foot's in the same spot, pivot and come back.
Now, the count would be 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 8, or whatever the move is. So we're going to be taking 8 counts to take that turn. There's going to be a step, a step, a step, a step, and then our weight's on our left foot to start with our right foot. Every pattern will start with the right foot.
On 8.
But that pivot turn, you want to make sure the left foot is what you're pivoting around. So you are going to do a step, and the left foot stays in place. You can still pick it up and step, and step, and step. But you want that left foot to maintain the spot.
And you can really sell it, you know, it's like, whoa, and then come back, and whoa, and then come back, yeah, baby.
The other section, the other part we have, is the break step, which gets us a turn 90 degrees to the right. And all that's going to be is step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. So it's very simple, just step taps. You're going to go a right and a left and a right and a left. Weight on your left foot again, so we can start with a right. All right, that being those, keep those in mind, they will come back. Each section has, again, a pattern repeated 3 times, a pivot turn, and then one more time for that pattern, quarter turn right.
Each one has a total of four times, 3, pivot turn, 1, and then turn.
Gee, that sounds familiar.
I'm your echo.
All right, the first one, there, and another song this is done to, there was an actual song created for the dance called the Jitterbug Stroll.
By Stephen Mitchell.
Stephen Mitchell, and if you go to YouTube and put in Jitterbug Stroll Stephen Mitchell, you can hear that song playing, and then you can use whatever software you want to do to download it from YouTube, and you'll have the song yourself. And it's nice because it calls it out. Now the first section, the song says Bioti Yoti, and what it is ba-dum, ba-dum, clap, ba-dum. All right, so we're doing this little stomp up. Right, left, clap, right, left.
It is step, step. It is right, left, syncopated, and then right, left, clap.
No, it's
Oh,
right, left, clap, right, left.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so we're taking our little right, left, right, left. Excuse me, a little dry here. That's not the whole.
Cough, whatever you do, don't cough.
I've got corona. Got corona.
I'll get your mask.
All right, so that's the first part of the first section. There's one little other move in here. It's called a boogie walk. We got a little dog in the way here. Don't mind the little dog.
We actually have 4 or 5 little dogs usually wandering around because we have dogs and we foster for dogs and I work with a rescue.
All right.
So just ignore dogs so they wander around and off.
We're going to take and do a boogie walk. We take our weight on our left foot and we're going to do a swoop with the right foot and a swoop with the left foot.
Now, when you're doing a swoop, if you're a guy, you can do it however you want, just a little half circle and a little half circle. Girls, we have hips, so we use them. We pick the hip up, we circle around, put it down. We pick the hip up, we circle around, put it down, so it's a little bit more fun. So, you know, whatever you want to do with it, but if you want to work it a little bit, that's kind of nice.
All right. So, our first section goes ba-dum, ba-dum, clap, ba-dum, a boogie, a boogie. Excuse me. Dog hair. Hair of the dog. The count would be a 1, a 2, 3, a 4, and a 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, 3, a 4, and a 5, 6, and 7, 8. And we're going to repeat that 3 times. Then do our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weights on our left foot. And we're going to come back. Ba-dum, 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 with the boogie and the boogie. Then we're going to go.
We turned everything off. The phone's off,
Except
the
for the house
iPad's
phone.
off. We forgot about the landline.
All right.
That's so funny. Who uses that?
You know, you give it to the various.
Advertising.
All right. So then we finish that pivot turn. We do our move one more time. Then we do our little transition turn. We're going to do right and the left and the right and the left. So from the top. 5, 6, 7, ba-dum, ba-dum, and ba-dum with the right and repeat. Right, left, right, left, right, left. One more time. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And now we pivot it. So right and the left, and right and repeat. Right, left, right, left, right, left. A pivot and no turn. A right and the left, and a right and a left. That is the first section.
There's your first section, yay!
3 more to go.
We're a quarter of the way there.
Now, the next section is knee slap and Shorty George. Knee slap is going to go knee slap. So you're going to bring your knee up, you're going to slap and kick at the same time. So it's going to be knee slap, and the Shorty George. Knee slap, and the Shorty George. Now, knee slap again, knee slap. So you're going knee slap, knee slap. So you kind of, as you say knee, you kind of knee, and then you just knee kick and step down on the slap.
We're going to be cool and
yeah.
just kind of slap the side of the leg.
So we're going like boom, cha, Shorty George. Now Shorty George, you'll say, what is a Shorty George? Shorty George Snowden was a dancer from back in the Harlem days, one of the original Whitey's Lindy Hoppers, one of the original Lindy Hoppers.
Came out of Harlem, New York,
And
dancing
then
back in the late 30s and early 40s when swing was first created, and he was one of the originals, little tiny guy.
And he danced with Big B, who was much taller.
Taller
Their
than
signature move is he would get up on her back, kicking his legs.
Yeah, she would be up. She would pull up.
Oh, she'd pull him up, and he'd be here kicking his
he'd be
legs,
here
and she'd
kicking
carry
his
him
legs,
off.
Yeah, and she'd carry him off.
Yeah.
She was really big and tall, and he was a little tiny guy.
Anyways, his move, called Shorty George, would be a kick, step, step, walk like your knees are hurting. If you do Shorty Georges correctly and you do them a lot, your knees will hurt. Basically, we're taking our knees and shoving them to the left, shoving them to the right, shoving them to the left, and shoving them to the right. As we step forward the left foot, your knees go to the left. Step forward the right foot, knees go to the right. Forward with the left, knees go to the left. As we step, we're going to point down at the knee that is going forward, the leg that's going forward. So it's going to go boom, ba-da, do, da, do.
As if, ow,
Yep.
that one hurts, that one hurts, that one hurts.
Getting into them, we do something called a kickball change. We're going to take our right foot and we're going to kick out to the right. We're going to kick, step, step.
It's
All right.
a standard dance move that's used a lot, and it's just like it's described. It is a little kick, or it can be a little scuff. And so it's a little kick, and then the ball of the right foot, and this were the left foot, depending on which foot right now we're using the right, is going to give you a little weight change. Boop, that's all. So it's kick, step, step. Now you do want to be careful not to do kick, step, step, where the head goes up and down. You want to stay level so the knees absorb it.
Now, as we're doing the Shorty George, we start off, and the kick is usually off to the side. So it's going to be a little side kick. Kick, step, 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 step. So you can get the timing. You can say, and a Shorty George. All right? So in the song itself, it actually says, knee slap, and a Shorty George. So it is helpful to use that song, especially if you're practicing it for the first time. So the second section, facing the left, we are going to go knee slap, and a Shorty George. Knee slap, and a Shorty George. Knee slap, and a Shorty George. Now we do our pivot. Step, a step, a step, a step. Weights on the left when we go back to our knee slap, and a Shorty George. And you can move forward if you want to. We're not moving forward, obviously, because we will run out of room.
Knee slaps and Shorty Georges are used a lot in solo Charleston. Again, all these moves are pretty much base moves of solo Charleston.
Yep.
Which is just a version of swing dancing that you dance by yourself.
Well, and also some of them are also useful in partner dancing.
Too, yeah. Pops up there too.
Yep.
Totally.
So you will be possibly doing something with your partner and you separate and you come back together with a Shorty George back to your partner and continue dancing. All right, so that's the first two sections. Let's recap. From the very beginning, we have our ba-dum, so we're going 5, 6, 7, ba-dum, and a right and a left, right, left, right, left, right, left. One more time, right, left, and now we got the pivot. It's a right, a left, and do it again. Right, left, a right. Now we're turning. It's a right and a left. Knee slap now, knee slap, and a Shorty George. Knee slap, and a Shorty George. Turning back to the front so you can.
And short, oh.
And a step, knee slap, and a Shorty George.
I was facing the correct direction.
Right, I just turned to the front so you can see what a Shorty George looks like. And my knee is starting to ache, so I must be doing it correctly. All right, moving on. The next part, which would be facing the back, is our Susie Cubes.
That's probably the toughest move of this whole thing.
Yes, Susie Cubes. They are sideways moving move. Basically,
Clever.
a Susie Cube looks like this. And then coming back would be the other way. Alright? Now, a Susie Cube without any style
Any
would
swivels.
simply be this. Take your right foot, step across, step with your left foot. Take your right foot, step across, step with your left foot. Take your right foot, step across, step with your left foot. Going back the other way, left foot across, step right. Left foot across, step right. Alright? So that's all a Susie Q is walking sideways.
Which is fine to do when you're doing this routine out somewhere. If you're not sure about the Susie Q's, then just do that.
Now, to make it fancier, what's going to happen is as we cross our right leg in front, we're going to put our toe to our left.
Knees are in.
As we take a step with our back foot, our left foot, we're going to swivel our foot to the right.
Bringing knees out.
So it's going to be point this way, swivel that way. Point this way, swivel that way. You can kind of think of it like your front foot is a paddle that's rowing you down the street.
It is yet another knee killer. Yay!
I don't think this one's as bad.
This one kills me more than
Sue
the
hits
other
this one of her knees. All right, so from the back, my right foot is going to cross over
Love
here.
move.
Boom, on count 8. And on the odds, we are going to do our swivel. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to go and 8. Switch cross. All right?
Usually that's the part where everybody goes, oh, we have to do it with the other foot
Yes.
too. Oh, no.
Have you gone ice skating? You can skate around one direction, but when you try to go the other way, it can be tougher.
Huh?
Sometimes it's harder to do something the opposite way.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Brush your teeth with the opposite hand. And I don't mean if you have an electric toothbrush where you just stand there, but one where you actually have to go up and down.
It's challenging.
End up putting an eye out. All right, so anyways, our Susie Q's right foot is going to cross over in front, And we are going to be here on 8, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and 8. I forgot the transition.
Another thing is often with this one, there's different ways of styling, but sometimes the hands are used for as you're bringing the knees apart, the hands go out, and then you bring it back in. So as the knees come in, the hands come in, out,
1, 2,
apart,
3,
apart,
4.
in. So, if you want to.
All right. So we're doing our Susie Q's. We land here on 8, and we're going to show you where we get there. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weights on the left, we're going to go, and 8.
Weights on the right foot.
Weights on the left.
Okay.
Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weights on the right foot, we're going to go, and 8. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weights on my left foot. We did it 3 times. What's that mean?
Pivot!
Pivot turn.
Yay!
We do a step and step and step and step. Cross immediately.
To do
and
one more set.
One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we do our transition. Step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step.
After you go back again.
No.
Okay.
You could, that's the thing about this with our Susie Q's. We go to the left, we come back to the right, we go to the left, do our pivot turn, then go to the left again. So there isn't an even.
There wasn't?
No, never has been.
I will. I just do it.
Yes. So that's the way the Susie's Q.
Oh! Well, we're going to do it to a different song, which will be quite challenging.
Yes. Yes, we will be doing it. We've never actually, well, we did practice one time to the song that we will be using, but we're going to go over that again. Let's take it from the top. Ready?
Okay.
So we're going to start off with our, in the Stephen Mitchell song, the B.O.D.O.Ds,
B-O-D-O-D.
or the Stomp Stomps. So we're going to go right, left, clap, right, left, a boogie and repeat, right, left, right, left, one more time, right, left, and pivot right here. It's a right and left and right, and again, right, left, and now we turn. It's a right and left, and knee slaps now, knee slap, and a Shorty George, knee slap, and a Shorty George, knee slap, and we pivot now. It's a right and left and right, knee slap, and a Shorty turning. It's a right and left, and Susie Q's. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pivot turn. Right, left, Susie Q across. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turning left. It's a right and left and right and a left.
That's so true.
What's
You're
that?
correct.
Yes, sometimes I get things right.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
So clever.
Not always.
Not always.
All right, the last section, the TikToks.
Aww.
Boogie Backs and TikToks. All right, Boogie Backs. What we're going to do with Boogie Backs is remember our kickball change that Sue was explaining earlier.
Mm-hmm. Kick, ball, change. We want to keep it as smooth as possible. Kick, step, step. Or scuff, skip, step, step. Kick, step, step. You can also replace, when you're doing basic swing dancing, that can replace your rock step. So if you do triple step, rock step, you can replace that rock step anytime you want. Triple step, kick, ball, change instead, which looks kind of cooler.
Yes, and if you do Boogie Woogie, you know, that has the kickball change replacing it. Kickball change. Kickball change.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
So yes, that is the replacing the rock step in a Boogie Woogie. All right, so anyways, we're going to do Boogie Backs. Now the Boogie Backs, we are going to start with our right foot. We're going to clap as we do kick, ball, change, kick, ball, change. All right? So that's what we're going to be doing. We'll be facing that way, but we're going to do it right here right now. So we're going to do boogie back, boogie back. All right? Then we do something called a TikTok. So one more time with the Boogie Backs from the side, we're doing our little kick, step, step, kick, step, step. Alright? You can see how that would work if we were actually dancing as partners. We could do something. And that could let go of my partner, and we can boogie back, boogie back, boogie back, boogie back, Shorty George, or boogie walk, cha-bum, and continue dancing. So you can break away, walk away, come back to your partner, do fancy stuff. So that's how it can translate into partner dancing. So anyways, this one is Boogie Backs and Tocks. So we have our boogie back down. Now you will be using both feet. We start off with our right foot. Later on we're also going to be using our left foot for boogie back. We want to be a little more equal in balance. Now Tocks, we're going to do nothing more than go out, in, out, in. Now traditionally, when we use our right foot for our boogie backs, our Tocks are going to go to the right, like that. When we use our left foot boogie back, tick, tock, we're going to go to the left.
So you're holding your elbows up and the arms are going out, in, out, in. At the same time, the feet are going toes out, in, out, in. And you can kind of scooge to the right or to the left while you're doing it. Apart, together, look at your toes, apart, together, and the arms are doing the same things. Apart, together, or back again, apart, together, Another fun way to go around the house.
Yes. Or if you ever get back to the office, do these things in the office, in the hallway. You'll entertain your coworkers.
The coworkers love it when you start pulling off these moves while you're standing there working on the computer or going up and down the hallway or standing on the elevator, especially if you're smiling.
So anyways, our last section, which would be facing that way, but I'm going to face forward so you can see it a little better. We are going to go boogie back, tick, tock, left foot here, moving to the left, right here, right foot here, moving to the right. Now pivot, step, and step, and step, and step. And then we again, just like when we did with the Susie Cubes, we're going to hit the right foot again. So left foot only gets one turn on this one again, just like the Susie Cubes where we did 3 to the one way and only 1 back. So again, we got boogie back, tick, tock. Now that had finished us facing here. We're going to do our pivot turn, our quarter turn, back to the front. And when we get back to the front, we will just repeat what we did.
We will repeat the whole thing.
Now, if you happen to be using the Stephen Mitchell version, the Stephen Mitchell song, Jitterbug Stroll, it actually goes long enough that you can just do it twice around. And then whenever you get back to the front, you're going to do a pivot turn and then a lockstep and done. You say, what's a pivot turn? So we're going to first of all do our pivot turn that we did already, which is just step, and step, and step, and step. And then we're going to do a lockstep, and we're going to turn around, and we're done. Just like that. All right?
So that's generally how you end it whenever the song does end. So you keep repeating it until the song ends, and when you can hear the end coming, you're going to do that pivot turn and whenever it hits with the little lockstep.
Well, if it's a longer song, you may just keep going around and around and around until the song goes out.
Keep repeating it until.
But yeah, the Stephen Mitchell version will just end with that lockstep. Now, a big band song is Woodchopper's Ball, Woody Herman. That's a very traditional one for this dance to be done to. It's also a 12-bar blues song. Just because it's called 12-bar blues doesn't mean it's actually like a slow blues song. It can be an up-tempo song. That's just the style, again, of the phrasing of the music. All right, so from the top, let's run through everything.
Oh my goodness.
All the way around. We'll just go around, well, let's go around twice. And then lockstep and done at the end. And then we'll put the Stephen Mitchell song on, and then we'll use also one of the bands from the Derry Jazz Festival.
Yeah.
A good friend of ours, George Patterson and the Roaring Forties. He's
so
in the back
fun.
there with the jive aces.
He's back, they're crammed back in this room. It's very crowded back there. Okay, George, you getting ready?
On
George,
deck.
sit down, Jive Aces. Thanks, guys.
Now, Jive Aces also do Route 66. Their version is a little bit faster. And I put it on there. It's like, well, this might be a little too fast for just starting
it,
out.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to go with George's version. Alright, so anyway, from the top, are you ready?
George is getting ready up there. Oh wait, we're not adding music yet?
No, we're going to do it through without music, calling it out. And
Okay,
then
relax, George. We'll get back to you in a minute.
Then
Sorry,
we put the
I'm
song
all
on.
excited.
So we got 5, 6, 7, ba-dum, ba-dum, and ba-dum, and a boogie repeat. Right, left, right, left, right, left. One more time, right, left, and pivot right here. It's been a right, a left, a right, and again, right, left, right, left, and now we turn. It's a right, left, knee slap, now knee slap, and a Shorty George, knee slap, and a Shorty George, knee slap, and a pivot turn. It's a right and left and right, knee slap, and a Shorty turn. Right, left, Susie Cube. Now it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Pivot. It's a right, a left, a right, and a 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a right and left and boogie back, boogie back, boogie back. Out in, out in. Boogie back, tick tock, tick tock.
Tick tock.
Pivot turn. Right, left, boogie back. Tick tock, and a right and left and right from the top.
We are.
I told you we were.
Okay. I will listen to you.
One more, right, left, right,
Facing
a
the other
pivot,
way.
turn. It's a right and left, and again, right, left, and turn it to the left. It's a right, knee slap, and a Shorty George, knee slap, and a Shorty George, knee slap, and a pivot, turn. It's a right and left, and right, knee slap, and a Shorty turn. Right, left, Susie Cube. 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pivot turn. Right and left and right, and a Q's. It's a right, Q, Q. Turn it left. Boom, jump up, boogie back, boogie back. Tick tock, boogie back. Tick tock, right and right. Pivot turn now. It's a right and left and right, boogie back, tick tock and turn. Left, pivot turn now. It's a right, left. It's a lock and turn and done.
Yay!
That is the Jitterbug Stroll.
I think when we do it with the music, we should have our backs to everybody.
For the whole thing?
Yeah, well.
But if they're doing it and turning it, they're not actually going to be watching us anyway.
I know, but
so hopefully they've practiced it now.
Well, it's up to you, but I don't know.
You can just face one direction and I'll keep turning.
Huh.
Can you manage that? You
I
just
don't
keep your
know.
back to everybody the
I
whole
was thinking we
time.
would just face that way because they will be turning the same direction that we will be turning at that
Oh,
way.
you mean us start that way?
Yeah.
Ah.
Don't you think that might be easier? See, I can hear them. They're saying yes.
All right, we're going to start with our back to you.
Aha.
Okay, sure, why not?
So they were beginning turning. We're going to back here and we're turning left.
Something like that.
And now George. Oh, George.
Oh, wait a minute, we're going to use Stephen Mitchell first.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're going to use Stephen Mitchell. We'll use the original so everybody can see what it is whenever they look it up online for the Stephen Mitchell version of the Jitterbug Stroll.
Okay, this is the song that was written for the Jitterbug Stroll, as Gary mentioned, and it actually calls it out. Then we're going to sorry, go back to sleep, George. Leave him back there for a bit.
All right.
George and the boys.
So, let's
John Bates says, I would say they're napping, but I don't think they ever nap.
Yeah, they're always up and going.
Mr. Group of energy guys. Happy.
All right, all you jitterbugs, come on, come on, y'all, get on out here for the Jitterbug Stroll.
Join them.
Y'all ready? Here we go, yeah. Feet on, but not feet on, feet on. Now we're gonna pick around, y'all. with a Shorty George. A knee slap, a Shorty George. A knee slap, a Shorty George. A knee slap, a Shorty. Big time, oh yeah. Knee slap with a Shorty and break. Yeah, break time, yeah. Susie Cube, y'all. Susie Cube. With a tick-tock, boogie back, tick-tock, tick-tock. A boogie back and say what? Tick-tock, tick-tock. Boogie back, tick-tock, tick-tock. Repeat it around, and then we touch the ground. A boogie back and tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. It down, break, yeah. From the top, y'all. Feet on, feet on. Keep moving that down. Feet on, yeah, looking good, y'all. Feet on, feet on. Pick it around, y'all. Now, put it around, let's shake it. Oh yeah. Feet on, baby, they don't fall. Every time, yeah. Knee slap and a Shorty George. Knee slap, a Shorty George. A knee slap, a Shorty George. A knee slap, a Shorty George. Now, around, did we get on down? A knee slap, a Shorty George. Every time, yeah. Susie Cube, y'all, here we go. Susie Cube, yeah. One more time. Susie Cube, yeah. One more time. Susie Cube, yeah, break time, here we go. A break time, yeah. Boogie back with a tick-tock. Boogie back, yeah. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Boogie back, tick-tock, tick-tock. Boogie back, tick-tock. Well, look at y'all. We give it around, and then we get on down. A boogie back and tick-tock. Yeah, break time, y'all. Break. Yeah, now we're gonna do a little pivot again. And now we pivot around. A little lockstep. And now we lockstep and hold it right there. Yeah.
It actually ended up this way.
I know.
Yeah.
Yay!
Alright.
You did it, don't you?
Now that was using the original Jitterbug Stroll song, again by Stephen Mitchell. And we're going to use now a song which you will recognize again, Route 66.
George Patterson and the Roaring 40s. George, wake up! George, we want you up and at him now. Okay, he's got this going.
Now,
Yay, George!
we will actually start the dance whenever George starts singing.
Oh, okay, well, remind me when that is. How long is this song?
We won't do the whole song because it's a 5.5 minute version.
Oh, we only have 2 minutes.
And we only have,
48.
yes, we only have about 2 minutes left, so we're going to do
We'll do
just
2 minutes on it.
a couple minutes of it.
George, 2 minutes. We're only doing 2 minutes on it. Get it, George.
Five, six, seven. One more. Hit the turn. Knee slap. Hit the turn. Knee slap. Directional. Susie Cube. Hit a turn. Susie Cube. Boogie Backs. Tick tock. Boogie back, tick tock. And again. Pivot. Boogie back. Tick tock, change direction. Down to the top, bounce it up. Bounce it up. Bounce it up. Pivot turn. Bounce it up. Change direction. Knee slap. Knee slap, knee slap. One more. Pivot turn. Knee slap. Susie Cube. tick tock, boogie back, tick tock, one more. Hip turn. Boogie back, tick tock, tick tock. Turning, go back, and we would just keep going. But we are out of time.
We are. Thank you for joining us. We so miss actually seeing you and interacting with you and playing with you and enjoying. But, you know, this is better than nothing, and we're going to enjoy watching all the bands during this virtual festival, and we're super going to look forward to seeing you all at the Derry Jazz Festival.
Yeah, don't forget to tune in. We also are doing
2021.
another class.
We're doing two 45-minute classes. The next one is with a partner, but if you don't have a partner, you can just pick up the footwork because we are doing Charleston variations.
We are starting off with some basic swing dance, and then we will move on. So thank you very much. Love you all. Miss you all. See you next year. Bye.
Yay, 2021.